What's up, guys? Luke
and Chris back again with another Gaming Week in Review podcast,
where we talk about the things that have interested us in the world of video games each and every week.
Now, before we jump into it, make sure to tap the like button, hit subscribe, bell, notifications on, leave a comment.
Yep.
He's performing the ASL at the moment, and with that being needlessly mimed, let's get right into it.
No, we are
We're
good and we're good to go. Okay, so we're gonna start this week like we have been the last few weeks with
Comment of the freaking week! It's the comment of the week! It's the comment of the week!
Do not take us seriously. Okay, so this week's comment of the week is from Daniel Simpkins. He's won actually a couple of times now. Comment of the week, and this he's actually commenting on the Last of Us remake that we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm hoping for a new Last of Us. Maybe the period between Joel losing his daughter and when we saw him all those years later. It's been probably the most compelling stories Naughty Dog has ever come up with that I've seen, anyways." So, right out of the gate, instant, disagreement.
I disagree.
What's
that
better?
Jack and Daxter's story has a lot more depth to it than Last of Us.
I'm moving on. That is so bad.
The story of Crash Bandicoot. You guys just don't get it. Okay?
Yeah, I don't get it. I do not understand that in the least bit.
I personally, The Last of Us just didn't resonate with me. I think it's a fantastic game. I think it is, it's a masterclass in storytelling, visually and subtextually.
Yeah.
But for me, it's a zombie game.
Yeah.
And when I play it, I'm playing a zombie video game. So
it is, but it's like creative in the zombies. They're not zombies, they're infected.
Infected, they're fungi and they're clickers, and I think that's great. And it controls better than any other zombie game out there. So I can give it that. Last of Us is fantastic.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish playing it though. Gameplay felt too repetitive.
Yeah. It doesn't. It's not a game changer as far as gameplay goes, but
story's fantastic.
We go back for the story. Us Last of Us.
I still
freaks.
like the characters in Uncharted more though.
Oh man, not even close for me. Not even close. I think Uncharted is it has a place, and it's a fun adventure. It's Indiana Jones.
I have an Indiana Jones T-shirt. I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan.
Yeah, but it's not
I'm
deep.
More impartial
to
I think the fourth story does a really good job, or the fourth game does a really good job of telling their story.
It kind of ties things
together.
Everything
it's
together. A little, it's almost like, I feel like with the Uncharted games,
3 and 4 do the best in the storytelling, and they kind of make up for what 1 and 2 didn't have, even though they did have quite a lot.
But yeah, for their time they were good, but as we started getting more stuff from Naughty Dog, 1 and 2 is very 2 is way better. It's a huge improvement over 1. But it still was a little bit there was something missing there. Yeah. And it did get better as it went through. And like you said with Last of Us, I didn't finish 3 or 4. Not because they're bad games. Right. I just, for some reason, didn't finish them. No, it wasn't even that. 4 is a fantastic game, and I want to finish it. And 3...
I think 4 is a masterpiece.
3, they... This is about Last of Us, but... 3, I feel like the combat finally got, close quarters combat finally got good.
Oh, and
whereas
Uncharted
before,
3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was wonky as hell in 1 and 2.
When Uncharted 3 starts up and you're immediately thrown after the intro with the playing, you should charge your headphones, by the way.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But after the immediate, the intro and whatnot, you do this close up. It's press this to dodge proper, or press this to parry, and I'm like, oh, we got parrying now.
Yeah. Well, this is about Last of Us, and Daniel, I think that you said exactly what I said.
I think
when we talked about it, that is the time.
There was such a big time difference from when Joel lost his kid and
it's 20 years
where he met Ellie. I didn't realize that was 20 years. So I guess there is a lot of
There's a lot that they could do.
Who did he meet? It seemed like can't remember her name, but there was one girl.
Tess.
Yeah, and they had a history.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we could see that history.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe the romance or like lack thereof or awkwardness or whatever.
I'm not
sexual
one for
tension.
a franchise being brought back. I mean, we'll know they'll have sexual tension. It's a Naughty Dog game.
Yeah,
they're living up to their name at this point.
Yeah, yeah. They are.
But
a couple of naughty dogs.
They're naughty dogs. I can't believe they made Crash Bandicoot and then they move on to Last of Us 2.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
God, I forget what I was saying.
Yeah,
but,
I feel like
yeah,
and you hit the nail right on the head. I would like to see a prequel before I'd like to see a sequel.
But it needs purpose.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was saying. I forgot, but that's what I was saying, where I don't like it when franchises are brought back simply for the fact of making money.
And they're popular.
They can make money. That's great. That's cool. They need to.
Yep.
But have it actually have a reason to exist.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we brought back other stuff before we brought back Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper 4 ended on a cliffhanger. Like, we don't know what happened. He's in the desert. You know, he's stuck somewhere in time. That's the end of the series.
That is terrible.
Bring that back, please.
Yeah, bring some closure.
But yeah, if there's room for storytelling to like flesh out a character that everyone loves, where like Joel, I think he could use a little fleshing out.
Oh my gosh, people!
You know?
Yeah, I would love to see more on Joel. Like, yeah, I mean, you know,
in the second game he got fleshed out, but not in the way people wanted.
No, not at all. He was
his flesh was out.
Yeah, he was golf practice.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you so much, Daniel Simpkins, for that comment of the week, and we encourage you guys now to place another comment down below, and you just may be selected for next week's comment of the week.
We're both wearing anime shirts. I just realized. What's your guys' favorite anime?
Yeah, let us know in the comment section down below. But with that being behind us, next up is the Wake Up Call.
Oh, yeah.
One of our favorite times, well, Chris's favorite time.
It's my favorite time.
Of the week, where we talk about games that we felt are slept on and need to be recognized. So this week's Wake Up Call is...
Spy Kids 3D Game Over the Game. Yeah, that's the song for it. But so this is Troublemaker and Dimension. The only actual video game company that made this game is Digital Eclipse.
Yeah, I know them.
Which they usually do movie tie-ins, and they're usually better than they have any right to be, and this game is no exception.
Yep.
First off, out the box, you guys will never be able to experience what I did with this game.
Yeah.
Because growing up, I was only allowed a couple games at a time.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually got this game for Christmas, and it came with 3D glasses. And there's a code you can put in the cheats where it changes everything to red and blue. So it's a 3D game. So, like, there's...
That's sick!
I know. So it controls kind of like Mega Man or a basic side-scroller. But what I wanted to point out was the sprite work is so good.
So good! This is a Game Boy Advance game.
Yeah, it's on this thing, dude. It's this guy right here. It's on this. They can see it. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's on that guy.
It's literally in my system right now. But yeah, so you start out as a platformer, and then there's some puzzle elements, and then you've also got a mech suit, and you've also got I'd say it controls kind of like Uniracers, which is maybe a future hidden gem, but people seem to know about Uniracers on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
So, you had a lot of bang for your buck for this game. This game was like $20.
New?
Brand new. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a movie tie-in. Those didn't cost a lot.
Yeah, and like
I
everyone sleeps on this game. This is perfect for the Wake Up Call.
I actually got this game. It came in a package with the movie.
Yeah.
I think it was like $40 for everything.
Yeah.
And I'm a Spy Kids fan. I like movies that are fun over movies that make me look smart.
Yeah.
And so
Yep.
I'm gonna recommend this.
Yeah.
Because it's just a fun game.
No, I've actually played this game, and when you first mentioned it, actually you mentioned it to me like 5 years ago.
Or 6
You're
years.
like, yeah, that Spy Kids 3D game is actually a pretty good game. And I was like, no.
Yeah, put it away. I got it. Okay, so
no way.
We're in the back of the old location for 8-bit before the remodel and before the move. And he had a Retron up in the back room. And I was like, dude, you gotta play that. That game's so good. And I hadn't seen it in years. And I was just getting into retro gaming. I thought this stuff was long gone.
Yeah.
How wrong I was.
Yeah, oh man.
Especially in hindsight. But I was like, dude, you gotta play this game. It's so fun. And you were like, You're messing with me.
Yeah, I'm like, no way.
And I was like, dude, no. And I took the game out of your hand. I put it in and I pressed start and I was like, play. And when you first started, you were like, man, these controls, like, whoa.
Yeah,
I just kept
dude.
going until he got to the mech fights and he was like, this is awesome.
Yep.
God,
this is a really good. It's a really good game. It's
really fun.
It'll surprise you because you're like not expecting much, which is great.
And the best part is
you're not expecting much, and then you get like overwhelmed with a pretty. I mean, it's not perfect.
No.
It's far from perfect.
It's great though.
But for a $5 game, it's a badass game.
That's the other thing is Metal Jesus has not uttered the words 3D Game Over or Spy Kids on the Game Boy Advance. Therefore, it is still cheap.
Yeah.
And we get an average of 10 views, so it'll still be cheap.
Yep. You don't have to worry. Go to your local game store.
Let me check price charting right now.
That's why you watch small YouTube channels.
Yeah.
You come here for the entertainment, and you stay because games don't get super expensive.
Spy Kids 3D price charting.
So we're gonna look up the price on that, but guys, go and check out Spy Kids 3D.
$12
on the Game Boy Advance.
Dude.
$12 complete. Don't get it complete. Get it for $5 loose, or catch some.
Dude, this game is $20 graded.
Catch some game store slipping. You probably get it for like $5. Or like 5 cents exactly. 25 cents.
No, dude, graded. First off, someone graded this game. And graded
what a lunatic.
Only 16 cents more than new.
Oh my god.
Someone at Weta was just like, are you kidding me?
Why? Who sent us this?
Yeah.
Like, what is this garbage? But yeah, go check it out, guys. Spy Kids 3D game over on the GBA. Who would have thought, man?
I did.
Next piece of news, we got a few leaks coming through. Actually, quite a few leaks. Now, these are very much so rumored. This is the Super Mario movie that is supposed to be coming out this year. No.
Character models that look like that, I hope
No,
not.
they pushed it for... They delayed this game.
Yeah, they pushed
this movie. This movie's
now this ain't no game.
This ain't no game.
This ain't. Oh god.
Look at Mario with the like. I don't know if this is official artwork. It looks pretty good.
So they took the artwork from, or they took the eyes from like one of his Strikers games.
Yeah.
I recognize the eyes, right? Oh, you know what? Mario Kart.
Maybe.
Because that's how Luigi is in Mario Kart.
Ah.
There was a meme where he like he throws a shell and someone plays slow motion gangster music and he goes. And it's like really funny. You guys should go check that out.
So good. Check out the memes. So
after you're done watching the video.
Bunch of leaks happening with this movie, and it was some juicy stuff. So I figured I'd share. Basically, we're gonna be looking at cartoonish art style, full of life and color, is kind of what the person quoted. I'll also take this for a grain of salt.
That's a leak?
Yeah, well, just
you can look at Illumination Studios in general and go, you know what, guys? I have some exclusive information. It's gonna be animated.
Yes, similar to Hotel Transylvania.
Yep.
I know.
Oh, you mean the movie by... Actually, that's DreamWorks.
Mario and Luigi both have Brooklyn accents. I thought that was kind of interesting.
That is cool. I like that.
And then Donkey Kong Jr., Pauline, and Toadsworth are rumored to appear. So we're going to get some Donkey Kong representation, which makes sense. He is a part of like the Mario
It's going to be a court
universe.
Trial for custody over Donkey Kong Jr.
In this movie, Mario is well known. So it's not like Sonic, where Sonic's like kind of underground. And he gets known as the movies have been coming out. Mario is famous, so he's probably rescued Princess Peach multiple times at this point. And then, speaking of Princess Peach, I bet you'll never guess what happens to Princess Peach in this movie. There's no way. There's no way you're gonna... I mean, no way. No way you're gonna guess it. No. Yeah. All right, moving on.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
She makes breakfast. She makes Mario cake. She makes eggs. She takes out the trash.
Oh my God, that's all right.
I knew it.
Oh my god!
I'm so glad they didn't go with, oh, she gets kidnapped.
Yep. That's definitely that's actually what it was.
Are you kidding me?
So yeah.
So they had writers for this movie, right?
They did, and they're probably.
Were you sure about that?
They're probably trying to not do what they did the first time around with the Mario IP in cinema. Have you ever seen the first one?
I have. I love that movie.
I want to see it. I've never seen it. We should watch it one of these days because I feel like I need to see that movie.
Yeah, I have the VHS. So.
I heard it was ridiculous, but actually kind of entertaining.
I've got the VHS for that, and I've also got a DVD copy of Do the Mario. So
that's badass. Yeah,
we could watch it
one of these days. I would really like to. And then Mario decides to start a plumbing business in the Mushroom Kingdom, which is kind of a lot of this stuff is like kind of obvious.
Idiot.
But I think it's also kind of cool that like so much of this came out, and really what made me want to do this is this leak dropped and there's like so much information and it was taken down like pretty close to instantly for copyright reasons, and who would want to do that? So there must have been some
there must be some validity, which does not give me a lot of hope for this movie.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be. It's
a kids movie. It's Illumination Studios.
Yeah, the Sonic movies. They are not by any means anything groundbreaking or crazy. They're just fun to go and watch, and I think
they're
this
fun
one
to go
will
and
be
watch,
fun.
but they still have like originality about them. In a way, like the Sonic movies, they reference a lot of stuff, but it's still its own thing.
Yeah.
This is gearing up to be another Illumination movie.
Yeah, but like I feel like there's a lot of like opportunities for comedy in this too.
That's true.
There is one that I didn't write down, but like there's an interaction between Mario and Cranky Kong. Or Cranky Kong. And they're like going back and forth, but Mario doesn't speak ape.
Oh.
So like I mean I could see that being funny. Yeah. And I could see there being a lot of interaction where it's kind of a fun to go and watch movie.
Yeah.
Kind of like The Bad Guys is a recent animation movie that came out.
I am excited to watch that.
It's not anything crazy, obviously.
No, but it's based off of a best-selling book.
Yeah, so. and it was fun. It was like it was fun to go and watch. So
that's true.
You know, that's probably what this is going for, and it's probably gonna do it.
This episode should be called "Guy That Likes Spy Kids Tears Illumination Apart." Instant discredibility. Right
Yeah.
Listen, man. The cinematography in Despicable Me is atrocious, and I don't understand how anyone could like. For the record, Despicable Me is awesome.
Yeah.
The Minions is low tier cinema. What's your favorite movie? Spy Kids. Yes.
Yes, I like Spy Kids.
Yes. I like Spy Kids.
Legendary.
Robert Rodriguez. Yeah, no.
So Mario movie leaks and a bunch of other stuff. So Google it. Go and check it out. There's much more than what we talked about here. It's like a long page. No. They already. This. How do you think I got this? I wasn't like quick on the draw and like got it before.
Well, you said it got deleted. I assumed that it got deleted.
No.
It is the internet.
There was a source there, and I need to get better at sourcing stuff, but. We'll wait till we're monetized for that.
We should have a little thing down
here. You guys
need
to pay us some money before I start sourcing things.
Just trust us.
Yeah. You're gonna have to just trust us on this. Would I steer you wrong? Really? Would I ever do that? Moving on. Next one. So yeah, Mario movie leaks, kind of cool. Next thing is Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
Finally, jeez.
No.
No?
It's not even close. But there's some silver lining here. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake is a game that I think both of us are kind of looking forward to.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic game. I like to revisit it every couple years.
No,
this is the garbage like trailer.
Okay, this isn't a new one?
No. This is the old one that everyone complained about.
I thought they like redid the engine and released a new one, and it still does not look.
No. So even more bad news on this one. This one was delayed inevitably.
No.
Inevitably. Indubitably. Okay, so this one was delayed, and there wasn't any like release date or anything. But what happened was they were trying to fix it because when they released this trailer, everyone freaked out because they're like, "This sucks."
Well,
you guys aren't doing
with this. Like,
you guys aren't doing Prince of Persia any justice here. Like, this sucks.
Some of these shots look cool. I don't know. Like, if this
if this was an indie game, okay.
Yeah.
But it's a Ubisoft. Like, this was a game that sparked.
You're right.
Yeah, this game sparked a revolution.
This is Ubisoft. I forget. Like, I thought this was like a fan remake.
No, this feels like the trailer felt like unfinished. First of all, second of all, like here you go, crappy small studio that we own and don't really know what to do with you. Make a Prince of Persia game. Here's the good news though. This game has been shifted, and a new studio is taking over. This is the original studio that actually made the original Prince of Persia Sands of Time. That's Ubisoft Montreal. And Ubisoft Montreal...
It's the same location. Is it the same people?
Probably not.
Yeah.
But maybe there's some spirit there. And also, Ubisoft Montreal is a bit that, like, they work on big titles. They don't work on small stuff.
They do. I think Montreal made Ragnarok or whatever it's called. Valhalla.
Yep, Valhalla. Watch Dogs, Rainbow Six. So we're talking a studio that's seasoned and knows what they're doing, and they have their hands in the original. This might actually be good news. We might not get Prince of Persia until 2026.
Right.
But it could be good news. So something to be excited for, along with like a little shaky, but yeah, there's something.
Ubisoft Montreal, if you're watching, and we know you're not.
Yeah, definitely not.
Just give the old game better graphics, like and better camera. That's really all it needs.
Yeah, I mean,
like I went back and played it, and I was like, wow, these animations are surprisingly fluid.
Yeah,
and the gameplay is surprisingly awesome.
It is, yeah.
And
I would like to see better voice acting, a little bit like the cutscenes and stuff, like make the story a little bit better. Because obviously, like, it was PS2 era.
I'll never forget my reaction. Like, I don't care how bad the graphics and voice acting are.
Yeah.
I'll never forget my reaction to when she falls. It showed it in the trailer.
Yeah.
And he grabs the knife and blood's going down.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, he loves her.
Yeah, so good.
I would have been like, oh, ow.
Ow!
My hand hurts. What are you complaining about?
What do you want from me?
She died, actually. She just died. She actually just died.
Yep, she went splat.
But my hand's still bleeding.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go get this taken care of.
No, I mean, yeah, super good game. We're excited for it. And this might actually be good news. So
please,
good
Montreal.
Stuff.
And do not change this game and make it an open world game.
Oh, they won't.
Do not do that.
They tried
Give me a million side quests.
The Forgotten Sands.
Yeah, and it's a forgotten game.
And it's rightfully forgotten.
Anyways.
All right, moving on, guys. Ooh, Dreamcast, Sega Dreamcast. You may not even know what this is, depending on how involved in retro gaming you are.
Or how poor you were when you were young.
Or how young you might actually be currently.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
The Sega Dreamcast was actually the last Sega home console. And it was way ahead of its time. It had online broadband support. It had a VMU unit. What does this sound like? A VMU unit that you could take your game and play it kind of in 1998 portably. What does that sound like?
It sounds like a Switch.
Yeah.
When a Switch was plugged in, it was like a PS1.
Yeah.
And when the Switch was taken with you, it was like a Game & Watch.
Game & Watch, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. But, for what they were working with, really cool tech.
Really,
a ton of awesome tech. It was a compact disc-based system. It was just really cool. So this is the VMU unit, and this stuck inside of your controller, and it kind of show a picture of the... Yeah, it's like your memory card. sticks inside your controller, and if you're playing Sonic, guess who's on the front of your controller?
Knuckles.
Little Sonic guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I had that one.
You're close.
Damn.
So this is the VMU2, and this is being made by a third-party company. I didn't write them down, but I think they're called like Dreaming Cast or something like that.
Really stretch the imagination for
that. It was something. It's a playoff of Dreamcast, and this is the VMU2. It's gonna have some pretty cool tech with it. SD card slot, so like way more than the original as far as like saves. You could probably save your entire library onto it.
Definitely.
A rechargeable battery that can plug in, so it's an internal rechargeable battery.
Gotta love it.
Injection molded housing, so it's not going to be like a 3D printed like turd. It's going to look like an original, and it has PC connectivity amongst a bunch of other things, and you can store 50 plus mini games and play them portably. So this is going to be kind of the ultimate solution for Sega Dreamcast VMU uses. So really cool. Obviously, it's going to be something that you're going to have to pre-order, and it's probably going to be really hard to get when it does come out. But if you are a Dreamcast fan, definitely be looking out for this, because this thing looks freaking next level cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that being said, moving on, we have another news piece that kind of like hit the internet and kind of got everyone talking about it again. The unreleased Battlefront 3, and no, I am not talking about the loot box using life force draining EA reboot garbage. We're talking about the original Battlefront.
That was good. Was that off the cuff?
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah. So
that was clever. I like
yeah, pretty good.
Can I see that paper? Can I see that paper there?
No.
What's on that paper?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so we are talking about the original Battlefront games. These games were super fun to play with friends locally.
Still are. They hold up.
And they do. They're a little repetitive.
Yeah.
After
Listen,
30
every
minutes.
Star Wars game is repetitive. I like Star Wars too, but if you don't say every Star Wars game is repetitive, you're lying.
Yeah, you're definitely lying. Yeah, I mean, this game was fun. It was it was a good time with friends. Solo, it was kind of but with friends, that's what it was all about. It was about playing multiplayer.
Like most games back then.
Apparently, this game. So this is an unreleased, basically test cartridge or test UMD. And this was done. Like, it was pretty much complete. There's actually screenshots of like gameplay and like main menus and stuff like that.
Oh, it's just screenshots? So like no one has leaked the ROM to the internet.
Not yet.
Damn it!
But
I was gonna go home and play it!
But now we have like some hopefully physical evidence that it is out there, and you better believe it's gonna eventually get out.
Yeah.
Eventually.
So, if it's out there.
Or
if the ROM is out there.
There's some talks about possibly it being sold on auction, things like that. Maybe someone from a big company gets involved, but why? Like, why would you not want this to be released? It's on a freaking old platform.
Yeah, and it's not like you can take the coding from this game and make a PS5 game.
No.
You couldn't even do that from PSP to PS2.
Well, they could make a PlayStation Portable Classic and kind of do the Star Fox 2 thing with the SNES Classic.
Charge people for... Oh, well...
Maybe.
PSP Classic?
PSP Classic.
I mean, that'd be cool.
PSP is a classic.
Yeah, it is a classic. And it'd be smaller than the PSP that's already too small.
Yeah. It'd be like the Game Gear.
Garbage. It'd be...
The Game Gear Classic, you remember those?
I'd actually never seen one of those.
They were as big as the palm of your hand. Tiny little suckers, like keychain size.
Okay, well when they
and you could actually
and the
play
ROM
it.
is on it, and people take that ROM and put it on the internet, I'll put it on my PSP.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I definitely think there's going to be a dump eventually, but we'll have to see, and we'll have to see if this is even legit, but I thought it was kind of interesting, and after all, this podcast is about the things that interested us in the world of video games. Each and every week. So yeah, check it out. Next thing, Summer Game Fest.
Let's all give praise to Jeff Keighley real quick. I've never heard you laugh like that ever. I've known you for 6 years and I've never heard you go. What the hell was that? I've never heard you laugh like that.
I just wasn't expecting you to go there.
Listen, you gave us something. We're gonna get back.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jeff Keighley, for coming through in the clutch. Cause damn, we're running out of things.
Had nothing.
E3 is non-existent.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about Summer Game Fest. Were you thinking about Summer Game Fest?
I didn't know there was a Summer Game Fest.
There is a Summer Game Fest, and it is happening very soon. Well, in about a month. So we got about a month to wait, but we need some stuff to talk about in gaming. Like, there's not much being announced, and I feel like they're all saving for the second half of the year, and they're gonna dump some pretty cool stuff on us. We do have obviously Summer Games Fest, and alongside that we have Microsoft is gonna do a gaming showcase.
Nintendo will probably do something as well.
Yep, I'm sure all of them will start to come out of the woodwork once they figure out like strategy and they want to be last or they want to be in the middle or whatever the heck they want. They're gonna start to do showcases as well. So thank God that we finally have some stuff that's coming up that we can hopefully get excited about.
Hopefully.
Unless it's Battlefield 3.
You don't want Battlefield 3?
No, the EA Battlefield 3.
Well, so here's the thing about Battlefield 2 or Battlefront 2.
The loot box. What did I write?
So in the beginning it was that, and then I don't know if someone who actually gave a came onto the team.
Yeah.
But they were like, all right, guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tone back on the loot boxes. And we're gonna give them a bunch of free DLC with all of the prequels characters on it. We're gonna get the actors' licenses. We're gonna get everything. And they did. And Battlefront 2 is sick nowadays. Like, they changed it.
It wasn't that someone showed up that gave a it was actually that the community gave it. And, you know, they kind of made them turn around. It was one of those things where it was like...
It just...
Hey,
how's it going?
Hey, we should do loot boxes in our new game. It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Those minions love Star Wars.
They don't love loot boxes, but they like getting characters. And they don't like working for it.
Oh yeah, totally. We'll make millions.
I'll get the guys from Rocket League on it.
Okay, definitely. Okay. Yeah, have them come over. And Rockstar.
Rockstar?
Yeah.
For their shot cards.
Yeah. Come on!
They're in.
Okay, we're good. All right. Oh shit, they're pissed off.
Oh,
swore. I forgot to. I
love that bit. I love it so much.
Yeah.
It's just weird timing though, because I came back to it years after when like there were no. It didn't seem like, I feel like they just let it die or whatever, but out of nowhere they just got this update. And it was like, hey, the game's kind of sick now.
Yeah.
So I hope if they did Battlefront 3, I don't know, I feel like eventually EA is just going to learn that this is not what the people want. Like,
no, I think they
Battlefield 2042?
Yeah.
Tanked.
Yeah.
Like, terribly.
Yeah.
And not a futuristic tank with bells and whistles and lasers. It just tanked.
There's so many cogs in the system at EA, but I think they are learning that, like, first of all, it's not just multiplayer. It's not just about multiplayer.
Well, they knew that with
The Force Awakens.
Star Wars. Yeah, Force Awakens. Jedi Fallen Order.
Fallen Order, yeah. Force Awakens was the movie. But yeah, Fallen Order, single player game, absolutely awesome.
Oh, so good.
Oh yeah, I kind of want to go play it.
Mainly because they ripped everything from Software.
Yeah, yeah.
And those guys know how to make good games.
Yeah.
EA, just do that. Just steal ideas from better people.
Yeah, just steal ideas from better developers.
If you're not going to hire From Software to make your games,
just steal their stuff.
Ideas.
Yeah, just plagiarize the hell out of them. No one's stopping you. Yeah, I mean, you know, they learned that. They chilled out on the loot boxes. They know that we don't like that. It's okay to have cosmetics that you pay for. Just don't make it change the game.
Yep.
It needs to be purely cosmetic. So yeah, with that being said, what the hell were we talking about?
We're talking about Games Fest.
Yeah, Summer Games Fest, and Battlefield 3. Yeah,
Battlefield 3.
Yeah, hopefully that. I mean, maybe it gets announced. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But yeah, Summer Games Fest. It's gonna be on June 9th.
Wow.
And
that's soon.
Yeah. So yeah, about a month from now. And something to be excited about.
Did they just announce it, or did they just find out about it?
This week they announced that it's going to be on June 9th.
So they expect everyone to get their tickets in 1 month.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. No. I don't think it's an event. It's not like
it's
E3.
Like a digital thing.
Yeah, it's a digital like
where
showcase.
They're gonna have like the developers. Because I don't know if you saw, but did you see? No, you didn't write it down.
No.
I am 8-Bit Gaming and Double Fine are supposed to make an appearance to talk about like indie games.
Ooh, and maybe Limited Run will show up.
Maybe. You guys, if you guys don't know who Double Fine is, they made Brutal Legend and Psychonauts.
Ooh.
And Psychonauts 2.
And actually, Psychonauts did really well. Or number 2.
It was weird because
did really well.
I thought people don't like good games anymore. But then Psychonauts did really well.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, maybe people like good games.
Yeah. There's a few out there. You know, we're the exception, not the rule, but you know, there's a few out there. So that is something that we can get excited for, and we are really excited for that on June 9th. But can I just ask you, like, what is going on with the gaming industry right now? Like, money. There's just like nothing is happening right now. It's like we're talking about movies on our podcast. We're not even talking about a new Mario game. We're talking about a Mario movie. Do you need a new Mario game?
We have Odyssey. Odyssey is like the magnum opus of Mario games.
I mean, Odyssey 2. Why not? Come on, Nintendo. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle 2.
Yeah, well, no, they already did that.
Number 2?
Yeah, that's out.
No.
Yeah, they made a second Mario Kingdom.
No, Rabbids it's probably announced. Maybe it's announced.
Oh, maybe it's announced.
I heard something about it, or it was like leaked that it's being worked. Yeah, it's being worked on. I think it got leaked that it was being worked on. But there's like that's the issue, is we're depending currently on leaks. Like, there's no games
Sparks of Hope
that are like AAA.
Oh yeah, look at that PNG.
Oh man, look at that thing.
Ooh, that's nice,
dude. No
that's
way.
Nice. Actually, it looks better on there.
Yeah, it looks better there than it does like in real life. Looks a little clearer.
But it's supposed to release this year though.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, so there's a few, but there's just like not a lot of new stuff. Like, where is the new IP? Where is the like
Elden Ring?
Yeah,
that's a new IP.
Yeah, I guess. But like, it was like nothing.
Trek to Yomi.
Elden Ring. Yes, yeah. But like,
what else is there?
I mean, there's a few things, but it's just like something's going on in the gaming industry. Maybe it's like remote work, or like these are the side effects of what happened in 2020 or something, or but like
2019.
There's just nothing happening right now, and it like makes me feel like are they out of ideas? Are they just like,
we've been out of ideas for years?
Yeah. I mean, but like something's going on right now. Just seems like the gaming industry, there's nothing to get
Here's what I think is going on. Is they're cracking down on cybersecurity, they're cracking down on leaks, so we're not getting as much information.
I hope so.
Because it seems like, I mean, both studios, Sony has so much money in the gaming industry. Nintendo is the gaming industry, and Xbox, or Microsoft, has a lot of money in the gaming industry. All these people care about is money.
Yeah.
You know, there's
at the end of the day, they're a business.
Someone comes in with a very creative idea and a passion.
Yeah.
And they either get swept up into a big company.
Yeah.
That idea is completely changed, mangled, and destroyed.
Yep.
And turned into a money machine. Or they do it themselves, make an indie game, make it exactly, or at least almost exactly how they wanted it, and you get a critically acclaimed thing like Hollow Knight. Now, the thing is that the industry just goes one of two ways.
Yeah.
And obviously this is going to be the easier route for a lot of people, so that's the one people take the most. However, something rare happens. Sifu was released by Sony.
Yeah.
Trek to Yomi, I don't think it's an exclusive, but it's made by a Sony studio.
It's a timed exclusive.
Timed exclusive made by a Sony studio.
Or is it? No, I think it's coming out on Xbox too.
It is, but it's made by a Sony studio.
And it's digital
it's
only,
just
right?
it's not a exclusive.
Okay.
But it was made by a studio that Sony owns, I believe.
I mean, that's the thing, is like the only good games are indie games that are coming out.
And that's nothing new.
Yeah, I know. I know, but like, it's like, man, these big developers, it really is just all about money. There's no passion. Like, do we really need another Assassin's Creed game?
No.
Hell no.
And if you
do we really need
different,
another freaking open world game? Hell no. Dude, do we, like, we don't need another Call of Duty.
But it's not their fault, it's ours. You know the #1 wish list game on Steam right now?
Call of Duty.
No, the day before, which is this new big open world zombie game.
Oh my god.
But it does seem to have some
How many zombie games do you guys need?
I mean...
What?
You're a Last of Us fan.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm not a Days Gone fan.
No, you're not.
I'm not a freaking Dying Light fan.
You're not. But in the world...
I'm not a Call of Duty Zombies fan.
In an executive's eyes, you're the same. You're part of a demographic that likes zombie games.
I guess.
And because Last of Us does so well, they don't pay attention to the amazing writing and the characters and the tension and the cinematography. No, they go, hey, zombie game! They like zombie game! We make zombie games!
Zombie game!
Zombie game! Yeah! That's what they do.
Oh god.
That's all they care about. They look at a game and they go, oh, they like that game because it's a platformer. Let's make a platformer. And then it's garbage because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, there's
That's why indie games have always kind of just been the way to go if you want a quality title.
Yeah, I feel like it is the way to go these days. Like, especially with like doing the limited run news, like so many cool freaking games are coming physical through limited run, and like it's not just like, oh, praise limited run, but it's like you're able to see these games and like see that, like, damn, these games are good. Freaking Slipstream. Yeah. I love freaking Slipstream.
Me too.
The Sifu game, probably like I'm gonna play it this weekend. I'm super excited for it. What?
Was Sifu through limited
No,
run?
but I'm just saying, like, indie games and like limited run is like showing us these indie games, as well as this podcast and stuff. We have our wake up call, which is almost always an indie game. Mm-hmm. There's a few that are just like kind of slept on hits, but like, you know, indie games are where it's at right now, and it's like, how can these like big AAA developers not think of like a creative new idea? This sucks. They can, but they just won't. So
I do want to end it on a positive note. There are games coming out that are headed by big studios, and they do appear to have a semblance of like originality or
exception.
Exception, like
not the rule. They're not the rule. They're the exception.
If every single game was as good as an indie game, then the bar would change. And then it would raise the bar, and indie games would have to be even better, and games would have to be even better. You know what I mean? If every game was the rule, then the exceptions wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I know, but like
so I think I just feel like have Madden and FIFA and games that are complete money machines. Yeah, those do their part in the economy of games. I guess to help indie games stand out.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the gaming industry needs to shift, like. The dinosaur thing craze back in the 90s. Like that was like Jurassic Park and stuff like that. There was like a big thing with the dinosaur things, and then we went into like apocalypse, and then we went into zombies.
And we've been there.
And we've been in zombies for like 20 years.
Bro,
like people are still making zombie stuff. It's like, stop. Like, think of something new already, man. Like, how many times do you need to... I mean, it is kind of fun murdering zombies, but like... Yeah. Do something new. Do aliens or like, I don't know, something different.
Create
is what
something.
We really need.
Like make a game about being a black hole, or I guess that's another indie game, Donut Country. Dude. Or you could make a game about like there's a lot of cool stuff to make games.
We're kind of out of ideas too.
No, I have so many in my head. One of them was like, oh, you just like you're a worm. Right? Yeah. And as you eat stuff, you get kind of like Katamari.
Oh, yeah.
But more grotesque, you know, a little more like mutilated. And you're like an alien worm, but not on Earth. Yeah. You're an alien worm on a different alien planet. Yeah. And you're like trying to become the size of the planet. And then you're like an eater of worlds and like...
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'd be down with that.
Exactly.
I mean, we just need some...
Just something fun,
we just like some new stuff in the AAA world. I would like to see something like just something different. Yeah. Something that hasn't been done 1,000 gajillion freaking times. Something to get excited for, like
something that gets me excited.
It's been so long since I saw a game like that's coming out that I'm like, that's big, right? Like we were down with Sifu and freaking Trek to Yumi and stuff like that. You had a little bit of time with Elden Ring, but like. I want to sink my teeth into a game and get really excited for it, and I just haven't. But I've been able to go back and play some retro stuff.
Yeah, I'm playing Doom 3 right now, and I mean, I never got as far as I am in the game right now because, you know, when I was a kid, everything was like you access it through a PDA, and it's like, go to the Scientific Center, A5, and find a PDA belonging to Charles whoever. Yeah. And as a kid, I'm like...
The hell is that?
What? You know? As a kid, I was like, I came here to shoot demons. What is this? Exploring.
What is this story thing?
Yeah, why are you telling me story?
Like not do that?
But no,
this is Doom.
Nowadays, I think the game's storytelling is really fun and kind of ahead of its time as far as different things you can do in the game.
So no matter how much AAA like gaming industry sucks, we always have indie games and retro games to go back to. Games of the past are always going to be there. So.
And are readily available at 8-bit plus.
They are at 8-bit plus. But with that being behind us, it's time for...
Oh my god, I completely forgot.
Limited Run News! This week, just like every other week, we have our Limited Run News. And the first game is... Oh... You turned that on.
I didn't mean to.
On. Okay.
I was like playing with it and it went on. I was like, oh.
I thought my phone was ringing. First game is...
Switch. Oh, Sam & Max is coming to Switch?
Sam & Max Beyond the Space. And if you guys don't know what Sam & Max is, basically to explain it, point and click mystery adventure set in the 1950s with hilarious dialogue. I personally don't know a lot about these. I know that they go back to the early PC days.
Isn't it like old LucasArts point and click adventures?
Yes. Yeah. And like I actually went back
Telltale.
Telltale. I went back and Telltale's back. Did you know that?
Yeah, no, I knew they were back. I just don't know what.
Yeah. So
makes sense for a Sam & Max game, I guess.
Oh, for sure. And like the dialogue in this is hilarious. The voice acting is really good too.
I'm excited.
I'm actually like really stoked to play this on Switch because I think it'd be perfect for a point and click. Like Switch is great, like portable Switch, point and click.
Oh, dude, you won't believe how many point and click games are on the Switch that do not use the touchscreen.
Oh!
Yeah, you move a cursor around.
That's a crime.
It is.
Okay, maybe I'll get this on PC.
Maybe.
Cause like I feel like this would play best on PC, just because it is like a point and click adventure.
I don't mind cursor point and clicks, but I will say they're like a little inconvenient.
Yeah. I mean, using an analog stick, especially when you have the Switch, I mean, it seems like such a simple thing that they could do to make this game like 100% better.
Yeah.
As far as playability, gameplay goes, but regardless, super fun adventure, super good characters, and great voice acting. Pretty hilarious dialogue. I just watched a little like snippet of it, and I was like, man, this is actually really funny. Like,
yeah.
I like this.
I'm excited for this. I really am.
Yeah, super cool. So this one is Sam & Max Beyond Time and Space, and this is going to have a Switch and big box PC release. And
cool.
I'm just assuming the PS4 release already happened. That's what I'm assuming here.
Possibly.
And this one's going to come in a standard collector's as well as PC big box collector's edition. And I wanted to bring the PC one.
That's a lot of value for that money.
Yeah, so all of this is $69.99, which is $10 less than the Switch Collector's Edition, and I'm assuming that's because of licensing and
through Nintendo,
things like that. And kudos to Limited Run once again, doing good by the consumer. And they could have totally made this $79.99, but it's $10 less, which is awesome. Also, I don't see PC release with bonus features DVD. Is this a disc that they're rolling with? This could either be really cool or really not cool. Because, like, how many PCs have a disc drive these days?
No, but it's the novelty. Like, these people already have this game on Steam.
I know, but wouldn't
they probably got it for free in the Humble Bundle or something.
It'd be cool, though, if it was a USB drive, because then it's actually usable, whereas this isn't going to be really usable. So that's my only qualm with it, is, like, disc, really? Like, just give us a little flash drive with a little Sam & Max on it.
Maybe.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But this one doesn't have that. From the looks of it, I was looking at another one, and it looked like the case was a little thicker, but I'm gonna just assume that it is just the disc. So
yeah, maybe.
Kind of interesting, but these are both the same.
Coaster. I want that drink coaster.
Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, like a bunch of cool stuff coming in this one. You obviously get physical copy of the game. Bonus feature DVD, that's fun. Friendly Demon Song mini CD. Sam & Max Beyond Time and Space episode postcards. Autopsy mini print. 6 time cards. What the hell? Oh, 6 time cards. Jurgen Rave Flyer, Tiny Tiki drink coaster, case file envelope, Soul Train subway token, and Benang sticker. So, bunch of crap. You get a bunch of crap for $70. Pretty darn cool stuff. So,
pretty darn cool.
Sam & Max Beyond Time and Space, and then our next game is Sam & Max. This time it's virtual. This is a VR Sam & Max game.
That's cool.
That's freaking awesome, in my opinion.
That's where I think more VR games should go is point and click.
Oh man, it'd be so good. Like it's like the next step in like cinema and stuff too.
VR that's true, but VR needs to stop trying to copy things that work with a normal controller.
Yeah.
And need to start doing their own thing.
Yes.
This is a VR game. Anybody can play.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can like figure out, and it feels like you're on one of those interactive rides.
Yeah.
That's another thing is they need to start doing more stuff like that, where it's like the interactive roller coaster that's not insanely nauseating.
Yeah.
This looks like fun. I think I could play this.
If you don't want it to be nauseating, then definitely don't do anything with a roller coaster.
Yeah.
That's just a friendly tip.
But I just mean those rides where like you're sitting down, like
Rush of Blood.
Thank you.
That's a great game. I love that game.
They need to do more stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be really cool, and they do. There are a lot of like cool indie games that really do like the game is usually better if it's in VR.
Wild.
But like, yeah, this is this type of stuff that I'd like to see more of too. This game looks really fun. Mm-hmm. I would like to play this in VR as well.
You gotta get this for the shop.
Yeah, I think it would be great for the shop. It would be great to show people it. It's Sam & Max recognizable game, and I think a lot of people would have a blast playing it. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Great game. It's getting a PSVR as well as a PC VR release. I might actually want this on PSVR because this would be like a fun one to just sit down and play.
Yep.
you like, because it's kind of going to be long, right? It's not going to be something you're going to want to stand up and play the whole thing. There's probably no point in standing up. So I might actually get this on the PSVR for the back room at our... By the way, we do have a VR arcade here at 8bitplus. Just wanted to throw shameless plug in there. I might throw that on the PSVR. So this one's gonna come in a standard release as well as a collector's edition and PC collector's edition. And what comes in the regular collector's edition is $79.99 and the PC collector's edition is $69.99 once again. And here is what it comes with: the physical copy of the game on PC or PSVR, depending on which one you get. A original soundtrack, 18x24 reversible poster, acrylic standees, art cards, a pin badge, and a keychain. So quite a few things for your 70 to 80 bucks. If you're a Sam & Max fan, definitely check this one out. I love the box too on both of these. I didn't really mention that. It's very classic. It's very 50s, and it's different than the standard edition. I didn't get an image for it, but
trust us.
Yeah, definitely trust us. Yeah, or go to limitedrungames.com. Who's holding you back? But wait till you finish this first.
Bad internet.
But with that being said, I think we're done with limited run news, and I think we're done with this podcast.
I think I'm done. In general.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
If you guys got value out of this podcast, let us know by caressing the like button as well as tapping the subscribe button and smashing that bell icon.
Annihilate it.
Annihilate it. And once again, guys, comment down below so we have a comment of the week next week. And we want to know from you guys, what do you guys think about the Super Mario movie and Prince of Persia Sands of Time? Studio changes, Sega Dreamcast, VMU, Summer Games Fest, and the unreleased Battlefield. What do you guys think about that? And the 2 limited run games. Let us know in the comment section below. But that was way delayed.
Yeah, I did it the whole time.
Yeah. But with that being said, guys, Luke
and Chris
signing out, and we'll see you in the next one. God bless.
God bless. I'm going to bed.